It's impossible not to notice how divided we have become. Lines are being drawn all over the place. Some are cultural, some generational, and let's not forget the big one politics. There's so many influences that create this: our family, our friends, our traditions. These last few years, I've had to look at some of the ways I've drawn lines of division and had to assess if it warrants corrective action. Now, in my journey, I saw that Jesus lived in a divided world too, a world where race, religion, socioeconomics separated people, not unlike the experiences we have today. And he always chose to walk across the divide and let people know that God loved and cared for them. There's a great example of this in the scriptures, and it's the story of the Samaritan woman at the well. Now, to fully understand this interaction, you have to understand the context. In that day's society, Samaritans were considered on the lowest end of the social hierarchy, and there was more than 500 years of traditions that supported that. You just did not interact with Samaritans in a significant way. And this particular Samaritan, well, in her community, she had a history of making bad choices. So when Jesus decided to engage with her, he was well outside the boundaries of that day's cultural norms. But you see, he saw a value in her. He saw a person who was in need of love. So he crossed that cultural divide. But he didn't just do that. He revealed for the first time his true identity as the Messiah to a Samaritan. We see right here what is most important to Christ: people, not race, not background, not gender, not their political party, not their status, and not their history. It was all about the person. This just forces us to ask, is there a divide we need to cross? Is there a person for whom we need to show love? Now, for some, this first step may be difficult, but when you put Christ first, oh, it's doable. I want to encourage you this week to look for an opportunity to cross a divide, to show love to someone who is in need. I want to encourage you this week to live faith first.